Welcome to this week's episode of Listen to Your Coaches. I am your coach, Mike Wilkins, here with Coach Will Morrill, and behind the scenes, the young producer, Max Stroh. This week, we celebrate episode 100 on episode 101. We're going to talk about UFC Rio, play some games, and talk about stealth fights, which are happening this weekend. All right, Will, let's do it. UFC Rio, bring it up.
So, which fights did you see? I know you
saw Holloway Gamrot. Oliveira Gamrot with the call out of Holloway.
Got you. That's funny. I missed that part. I fell asleep right after.
No shit.
Yeah.
Am I breaking news to you?
You are.
Yeah, Oliveira called out Holloway.
Dude, I was barely awake through that fight and then just done.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But and then you saw some of the early ones, right?
I saw a handful of the earlier ones. Yes.
Cool. All right. Let's start at the top. So the actual fight.
Bia's fight.
Yeah, of course.
I bet my entire DraftKings balance on it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So Oliveira Gamrot, how did you see it going down versus how it went down?
I thought Gamrot was going to have a little bit of an edge in grappling, especially in the way that the grappling was going down. And it kind of started to run down the path that I had saw in my head where he was just going to get the takedown and then have some top control. He wasn't going to be able to advance because Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is very good as well. But I thought sport jiu-jitsu wise, I thought Gamrot was better, sport jiu-jitsu wise.
See, and I'm sure you could have convinced me otherwise, but I didn't think that Gamrot was better, but I thought he would have better control than he did. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not explaining it right, but I thought his wrestling base was going to be better than it was, dude. Oliveira looked like he was levels above.
He did, and I think that I thought Gamrot would edge there because of his sport grappling history.
Right.
You know what I mean? When's the last time Charles Oliveira did a jiu-jitsu match?
Couldn't tell you.
So it's he's been in the UFC forever.
What did Gamrot win? Was it ADCC that he did really well?
He was in ADCC, which is if you're in that, it's literally the qualifying procedures to get there are so difficult.
Right.
There's dudes in the grappling world who, don't qualify for ADCC. They take third at trials or whatever, who I think incredibly highly of.
Right.
So
the fact he was there is huge.
And here goes there's a larger difference between sport grappling and MMA now. For example, I don't presume that Charles Oliveira could go win a grappling match against Cade Rotolo.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
I agree 1,000%. I think that over time it's gotten so much more specific, more so than even striking, right? How much has striking evolved in the last, we'll call it 50 years? Not that, a little bit, but not that much. You could take some good MMA strikers and you could put them in striking sports and some of them could probably hang, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they would go and be champions, but some of them could hang. Although, boom, perfect example, Pereira, right? He was a champion. Whereas in jiu-jitsu, I think that sport jiu-jitsu has evolved so much, recently, that I don't think you could take any of the top MMA grapplers and have them even do well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the fact that Gamrot was in that realm more recently,
right,
than Oliveira led me to just kind of I was I think this,
right,
was clearly wrong.
Yeah, and the striking was exactly what we imagined. Oliveira was just so much better. The forward pressure. I mean, he fights like that against everyone, but he just walked through Gamrot, dude. He just didn't even get slowed down. What do you think next for old Charlie Olives?
Holloway.
Do you think they're going to make that?
I do.
Yeah, I agree.
I do think they're going to make that. I think it's a great matchup. I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Why not? He called for it. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I don't think Holloway has anything lined up right now,
and that's what I want to see for both of these dudes.
I get a little inside info on Holloway from time to time.
That's one of those things that
this weekend.
Oh, sick. But that's one of those fights that I'm for both of them where they are in their career. Both of them are a couple of wins away from never being in title shot contention again. You know what I mean? Or sorry, a couple of losses away. And I'm just dude, get them the big fights that make them money, So
yeah,
I love that.
That's a great fight. Charles Oliveira, Holloway, why drag our feet on it? Give it to us. Give it 100%. To us now.
Now, what do you think's next for Max's boy Gamrot?
I don't know. What was he coming in ranked 8th?
Something like that. I think he should be rewarded for saving the card. You know what I mean? So like, hopefully they
That
don't
is
give him
true.
an unranked guy. Max, can you pull up the rankings for us? Yeah, like I would like to see him fight somebody who like stylistically he has a good shot against, who's in the top 10. That's what I think they should give him.
All right. Yeah, you know, I really don't even know. Like, has he fought Beneil?
I don't think he's fought Beneil, and I think that's a great fight for him.
Yeah,
He has fought Beneil.
Oh, he
Yes.
did?
Yeah. Beneil beat him at UFC 280.
Oh, dude, that's a great rematch.
Why
then.
is Gamrot ranked higher than Beneil then?
I mean, I think Beneil's had less losses since then.
More losses
yeah.
since then, you mean?
Or Beneil's had
yeah.
more losses since then. Yeah, Beneil, he won that, and then he got stopped by Olives. And
Also,
then,
didn't Gamrot beat Hooker?
Okay, let's talk about that. Hold on, pull
Yes.
back. All right, so Beneil beat Gamrot and then got stopped by Oliveira. Gamrot got stopped by Oliveira. Wash. Beneil should be ranked ahead of him. What else has happened in between there that
Didn't Beneil lose
could go
again? And also, the Dan Hooker is what made me think about this. I'm pretty sure Gamrot beat Hooker.
Gamrot did beat Hooker. He beat him by a split decision.
Okay.
Gamrot lost to Beneil, and then he beat Arman in a main event.
Oh, did you beat?
Then
Arman?
he beat Fiziev
Okay.
by injury. Beat
Yeah.
Jalen Turner by decision. Lost to Dan Hooker. Then he beat RDA, and then he lost to, or then he beat Ludovic Klein, and then he lost to Olive. So he's had a lot more like fights.
Oh, but he lost to Hooker.
He did lose a split decision to Hooker. Yeah,
Oh, I thought he beat
his only two losses, I think, in the UFC, if I'm not mistaken, are Beneil Dariush and Dan Hooker, and
now
now
Charles Oliveira.
now Olives. Yeah.
All right, so instead of like what's next for him, because I don't know, maybe Saint Denis, Benoit.
Dude, that's fun. I love the Dariush, and then he gets a chance to get it back.
Who did Saint Denis just fight?
He just beat
Rufy.
Rufy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be a good matchup or whatever. But here goes the thing. Here goes where I want to pivot to. What do you have Gamrot do? What do you have him work on? Where's he improving?
Dude, it's got to be the striking, man. Like, I don't know if it's a technical thing or a physiological thing, but like he doesn't have enough pop on his punches, and his like repertoire isn't like deep enough. Like I feel like he needs a couple tricks. You know what I mean? He needs to develop some low kicks. He needs to develop maybe some knees up the middle, some inside elbows, something along those lines. And then he just needs some like more firepower, dude. Because like Charles was just walking him down with like no. I'm great. He does that to everyone, but some people can make him slow down with their power. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like Gamrot just doesn't look like he hits hard. Like if you were like, hey, you have to go fight Gamrot or Charles Oliveira right now, Muay Thai. Like who are you fighting? Dude, I'll pick Gamrot all day. Like on probably anyone in the UFC top 10. Like probably Gamrot, dude. Like I'm just like not afraid of his like punches. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would say developing a little bit more power would be ideal. But like, is that possible before his next fight? I don't know. You know.
Yeah. All right. Let's get off that.
Interesting question though to consider. All right, dude. What do you think about this?
I thought Figueiredo looked amazing.
Yeah, he looks really good.
He looked great. You didn't?
Yeah.
You disagree?
I do. Yeah.
You think Jackson looked bad?
I think Jackson looked terrible.
I thought Jackson looked like he always does, which is just like super low volume.
That might be how he always looks. Yeah. I to me, this was like Jackson should not be fighting top 10 guys. Not so much Figgy is like back and great.
I thought that for a minute, but I was also like, one of the big things that bothers me about certain fighters is not being patient. And Jackson, I think, was overly patient. So like, that's kind of like hard for me to talk about. But dude, Figgy was doing a lot of really good stuff.
Dude, I liked his wrestling.
Yeah, Figgy's grappling looked good, but I think this is the kind of thing where like the Figgy like 2 years ago would have put Montel away in the first round.
That's possible.
I think now you're seeing, diminished Figgy who's still able to like outdo things, but Montel looked like overly patient with very
What is he?
poor
He's like
offense and
37
no
years old.
defense.
Figgy, yeah.
He turns 38 in like 2 months.
Yeah, dude. Like, are you kidding me? What an absolute beast. You better say sorry to him.
I had that thought, Max, but I also think that Figgy looked really good for like where he's at in his career, especially.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got 5 losses.
Yeah.
They're to Sandhagen. Who else he lost?
Moreno. Yeah. Only elite guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the fight was like, I mean, I'm not going to go back and watch it again, but like it was what it was. Good for Figgy. You want to talk about where he goes or whatever? Or move on.
Nah, move on.
Oh, dude. my flyer pick for both our DraftKings, fantasy and for my picks. Luque did not come through. I should have listened to my boy Jack Slack, oi, but I did not.
It's your boy, the Montel Jackson of getting off your backson.
All right, so here's my question: do you guys think that Alvarez looked good or Luque looked bad?
I thought Luque looked bad.
Yeah,
and
I
Alvarez
agree.
looked good. I think it was both.
I think it was both, but I think it was more Luque looking bad. What did you guys think about the legal timeout?
I didn't see it.
The legal strike. So, dude, he punched him like right here, right?
Uh-huh.
And Luque was like, he caught me with his thumb. The ref stops it. The timeout time starts, and it's I don't know if one of the officials told the ref or the ref saw. I don't know how it worked, but like very quickly they were like, oh, no, it's legal. It's legal.
Legal strike. Yeah.
And also what was weird is the ref looked like he called it off. So I'm like, okay, if you call it off, it is what it is. It's done, right? Whether you're right, wrong, whatever. It's kind of like the Jake Matthews stoppage, right? It's like if you call it off, you called it off. But let's say that he didn't. As soon as they say it's legal, then it's go right then. And if you can't go, then it's over, you know?
Yes.
And like I don't know if there were translation issues or what was going on, but they went like I think well over a minute of like figuring out what's going on and being like, oh no, it was legal, and Luque being like, oh I can. Like it was just like a weird thing. And then they continued going, and then Alvarez like figured out what he was doing and put it on him. But yeah, man, these officials they've been messing up recently.
Now the problem with this fight is, what does that even mean for Joel Alvarez? Like, what does that even mean?
I think it cements him into like the welterweight
I think that
status.
it's like, okay, you are a welterweight.
Oh, for sure, dude. He looked huge. He looked huge even against Luque. I would say like it is what it is. It's like he beat a washed Luque, and Luque was really good at one time, and like in his last fight shows that he can win.
I think Luque was once on like a 9-fight win streak.
Right, exactly. Like he's a dude who had some skills, but is like, didn't he also have like a crazy brain bleed recently? Yeah, it's like, you just got to take it for what it is. It's like, okay, he beat Luque, so like in my mind, it's like, all right, he belongs in like the top of the welterweights, but where is kind of the question. So,
yeah. All right,
yeah.
Okay.
We can just skip over that.
skip.
Hold on, there's one thing about Pinto that's hilarious, dude. He pulled the old Uno reverse. Did you hear his post fight victory?
No,
Dude.
I didn't see this fight.
Okay, you're not missing much. It was heavyweights, but dude, he goes up to, was it Bisping or whoever was doing the announcing?
Yeah, it was Bisping,
and he was like, "I'm sorry, don't speak English," and then he says something in Portuguese, and then comes back to it and he goes, "Okay, but I prepared something in English," and then perfect English just spits out like, "Shout out to everyone in London," blah 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 blah. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
So that's funny.
I would have liked to have seen that. I'm sad. He's a heavyweight. How did he look?
Not bad for a heavyweight, to be honest, dude.
Should we be excited about him? He's 11-0,
dude. To be honest, yes, I would say of all the heavyweights I've seen like recently, he's probably the one to be like most excited about.
Is he most likely to take out Tom Aspinall?
I mean, maybe.
Would you put your money on it right now?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, dude, look at that, 3 or 4 takedowns. Like
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think you would like him. This featherweight fight, I don't even remember it. Australian dude, rear naked choke. Dude, this point in the fights, they just kind of blended together.
Did you guys see as well slip up in the post-fight interview and break some news for December?
No.
He said that his teammate Joshua Van is going to be fighting for a title in December, and he wants on that card too.
I thought that was known.
We knew
It's
he was
kind of
fighting
like
for a title. We just didn't know when.
Rumored, but it wasn't like
was
official.
Got you.
Yeah. And then I think today the UFC account posts on their Instagram that they're going live with like some like fight news later today, and everyone's like, all right, probably going to announce that just to kind of like play catch up, you know?
Yeah, I totally saw that interview too. I remember him saying
I would
that.
like to see like Dana come on and like say something about that and be like, because this dude can't keep his mouth shut.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Here goes.
He actually ended up being the first fight on the main card, right? Didn't he as well, or no?
No, they're called. The problem with this card, it was an all ESPN Plus card. No?
Yeah.
Right. So like the thing is like there's like if you are just like watching it, there's no like separation between prelims and main because it's just like it just runs through. Right. Whereas like back in the, which is what I think we're going to experience moving forward.
Yeah.
Right. Because like back in the day, or still today, it's like, okay, prelims are on ESPN Plus. All right, now switch over to the pay-per-view, right? And like back in the day, it was like, okay, prelims were on UFC Fight Pass. Now switch over to Spike TV, right? Or like, or whatever it was on at those Fox or whatever it was on at that in that era,
right?
You know, there was like a distinct like separation. Okay, prelims because you had to move somewhere else. You had to go to something else to watch the next part.
Whereas I just left the TV running, and I think I went out and made a sandwich between these fights.
It's just, you know, it's just the 7th and 8th fight,
right? Exactly.
Prelim,
and that's why those ones specifically are blending together, because I think between those I made a sandwich. Excellent sandwich, by the way.
Oh, I
Which
bet.
you know my sandwich skills.
Oh, I know.
I'm out here. Anyways, let's keep it moving down.
All right.
Dude, this Filo kid.
Yeah,
he looks good.
Yeah, dude. What's up with that? Throwing a Kimura on our boy Clayton.
Yeah, I was like a little bummed because I was like, I know that's your boy, but also I was like, dude, this is exciting. Like flyweight finishers, like, dude, that's super exciting. And I thought the Filo looked really good too.
Yeah. Victor Petrino, Tom Peterson.
Oh, dude, that was heavyweight slop. So this Petrino dude, he's going up from 205, and I was like, oh,
dude, he was enormous.
Dude, he was so huge.
He looked like can we see their weigh-ins? Like, I don't care for you to be like going too crazy about it.
55 or something like that. Like,
all right, yeah, dude, I was like, yeah, because I was watching this with Danny, and we heard that he was coming up from 205, and we were like, bro, dude's full heavy. You think of the guys coming up from 205 and you're like, oh, they're weighing in at 230.
Right, exactly.
Right? We're like, this dude probably cut for heavyweight.
Yeah. But he gassed in like 2 seconds, but was still better than Peterson. So heavyweight slot. We don't even talk about it. All right, brother.
Bia, why you acting like a punk? What
are your thoughts on this?
I thought it was awesome. I put my entire DraftKings balance on Bia to win by I was given 7.5 points. For those of you who aren't familiar with gambling, and even those of you who are, probably like the points in MMA probably throw you for a loop. So if we were to gamble on, like, let's say like the Steelers game this weekend, Steelers versus the Browns, right? You could take the money line, right? Which means you're just picking who wins.
Right.
And the Browns were coming in at probably like, call it like a plus 250, and the Steelers probably like a minus 300 or like something like that. And that's how we typically see MMA in general, because it's like, where are the points? How do you get the points in MMA? Whereas in like the Steelers game, the Steelers were given 5.5, so they were minus 5.5. That means that they had to win by 6 or more if you took that line.
Right.
If you thought they were going to win by 6 or less, or even potentially lose, then you could take the Browns plus 5.5, right? And so forth. Well, they have that in MMA on DraftKings. Bia was giving 7.5, which essentially means that she needed to win 30-27 across the board. That would be 9 points. Right? That means she could have went 30-27 across the board and even won 29-28, takes her down to 7. Right? So she had to win 30-27 across the board. I personally thought she was going to finish it. So why not just take her by finish? You know, just have that buffer. But I was like, there's no way she's going to lose a round. She came out here, second round sub.
They're dominated.
It was great. It almost went exactly how I said, too. I was watching the fights with Danny, and while we're watching these fights, before they're walking out, and I'm like, all right, double jab, overhand right, into a body lock, outside trip, land inside control, goes to mount, ground and pounds from mount until she rolls over rear naked choke. Dude. And it essentially went like that, just with a longer excursion. Yeah, dude. I was like, wow, dude. I was like, we should have recorded like that, like while they were walking out. We should have just took like a quick like little video. Dude, double jab, overhand right, body lock, outside trip, lands inside control, takes them out.
See, I was like, how much is this Russian girl like being like not good? I mean, obviously, you know, if you have a mosquito, she gets anyone down. Like, it's kind of game over.
Well, here goes some notes on this, on the Irina Alekseeva. She is now 1-3 in the UFC, but she made it to the UFC with she's 35 years old. She's 1-3 in the UFC. She's now 5-4 overall. She made it to the UFC with a 4-1 record. Okay. During that 4-1 record, she was 3-1, and then had a fight in Bellator, and then went to the UFC from there. I'm imagining she was obviously Bellator undercard, which is like a one fight, one off deal.
Right.
That's how you can go from there to the UFC like so conveniently, and like, you know, like it's just kind of like, it's almost like you're just like on a regional show at that point.
Yeah.
With that being said, she had a 2-year layoff between her last fight, which was ended up being in Bellator, but we'll consider it kind of regional. Her last regional fight and her first UFC fight. She had a 2-year layoff in between that. She fought in Bellator in 21 and then fought in the UFC, debuted in the UFC in 23. No fight in between that. And even before that, her last fight before that Bellator fight, like on her actual true regional scene, was in 19. So she had a 2-year layoff before that fight, and then a 2-year layoff before the UFC fight. So she had one fight in 4 years before her UFC debut.
Yeah.
And she signed into the UFC at 33, at 4-1. She was 4-1, 33 years old, signed into the UFC.
So for what it's worth, I don't think this tells us too much about, Bia Mesquita's like long-term potential. Yeah, that was absolutely dominant. We actually were at Bia Mesquita's last non-UFC fight.
She was the, what would that have been? That would have been June.
Yeah.
June 20-something or other, at the Seneca in New York. Mm-hmm. LFA. Lucas and Vermont fought that night. She was the main event. She won the LFA Women's Bantamweight Championship over Sarah Dinwiddie. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or maybe it's Serena Dinwiddie.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's it. That's maybe run us down to the very first fight of the night. That was a pretty good fight.
Oh, dude, what about this flyweight one? I thought you want to talk about that. We were texting about that. Yeah, you did. You were like, "Yeah, dude, I want to see some of these striking exchanges broken down."
That was that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your boy was boozing.
Dude, I can break this fight down very simply. The story was this. It was...
the one dude, Lucas Rocha, he was throwing them things.
Yeah.
He was throwing them. I thought we should do a segment where a jiu-jitsu coach asks a striking coach to break down like a striking exchange. And it's like, okay, it'd be like this. Okay, this is cool. So what was going through my head in this time is I'm kind of like watching the fights, kind of, and I'm like,
watching those butt heavies,
watching some butt heavies, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy, right? But I'm not like dissecting it, right?
Yeah, you just
I'm like, oh, I should have Will break this down, and I was like, oh, it's kind of like, because sometimes I'll have like a striker like maybe send me a clip or something like, whoa, look at this exchange of like a jiu-jitsu thing, and I'm like, yeah, bro, he went like snapped down the darts, right? Like fairly standard. That's like pretty standard shit. Yeah. But like, or maybe it was like a roll to the anaconda.
Right.
Oh my god, have you like look at this? And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucking standard. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I felt like it would kind of be like that. I'd be like, yeah, so he threw like a left and then a right and then a leg kick.
It kind of is that, but I can see why it would look, especially if you're watching some butt heavies while watching the fights, how like it could look cooler than it was. It was a lot of basic stuff, but the entire like fight can be summed up with one story. It was that Rocha was significantly better and just pouring it on. But how do you say his name? Nicole?
Yeah, let's call it Nicole.
Nicole was too tough to get put away, which I found very frustrating because I was like, dude, get a takedown or like do something to make it somewhat exciting. But it was just that story the whole time. And I was like, man, Rocha, put him away. Or Nicole, go get a takedown. But it was that the whole time. So was what it was, but fun fight. Yeah, let's keep moving down. I don't even know how much.
The first fight of the night was cool, dude. This Lacerda versus Oliveira. This is the one dude who missed weight by 8 pounds. Oliveira.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I think I put that guy... Yeah, that's right. Max put Oliveira on his fantasy team, and I put Lacerda.
Yeah, Lacerda.
You know why I did that? Because I saw that Instagram post where Oliveira's hand was broken.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, dude, Lacerda's going to win for sure.
See, I didn't see that. See, my fantasy team, I had Bia, Peterson.
Charles.
I don't even remember my team. Doesn't matter.
Well, dude, what
I think
sucks,
I came in 4th place.
Very first, no, I think I did.
Here goes what really sucks is I also put that lineup in 2 like money pools.
Yeah.
I hopped into 2 money pools. Dude, I was in one. It was $3. Went $3, 100K. There was 39,000 people in it. It looked like the winner, first place, got 100K in prizes.
Oh, that's sick.
I think first place got $18,000 off of $3.
Dude,
there was like 39,000 people in it. So then we did the math. We're like, okay, 39,000 times 3. It was like 118,000.
Yeah,
and they're paying out 100,000. I was like, so they're keeping 18. And I'm like, and Danny's like, oh, that's not bad for like one UFC event. I'm like, bro, that's one poll.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
There's
tons.
There's 1,000 of these polls here. Yeah, and then I was like, man, how do we get our license?
Start a gambling ring. But dude, so Obviously Lacerda wins. I'm looking through the lineups. I see young Max here has Oliveira, and I'm like, yo, Max off to a rough start. And then Max went on to win the whole thing.
Did you win the whole thing?
I did. I just checked it right now. I didn't realize I won it until right now.
I shouldn't have
but
said anything.
Yeah,
I
we
did.
could look in.
No. I looked before you said it. I did win the whole thing. So I feel pretty good about that. And my runner-up was Danny. Which putting y'all to shame over here, but it's all right. We got next.
Did I come in fourth?
I finished last, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I think I was last.
Danny was like 20 points behind me.
No, I was in last.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I'm in fourth.
Mm.
Yeah, you beat me by 30 points. So Max 479, Danny 456, Will 336, Mike 305.
Man.
But listen, boys, listen. I came in 948th out of 1.2 thousand in a $2 one, and then in that big one that I told you guys about,
Yeah.
I came in 30,410th.
Damn. What was the how many points did like the top guy in that one get?
Oh, that's a good thing. Hold on,
Because
we'll check
like,
that out.
I just kind of look at it. I'm always like, it's good if my guy gets 100 points or more.
All right, hold on. I just click.
And there's what six guys in a lineup, right?
Oh, bro,
So theoretically, like
Listen.
600 in my mind is like incredible.
he had 668.99 points. Two people had 668.99 points, so they each got $7,500
Off a $3 entry.
off a $3 entry.
Yeah, that's sick. Good for them.
And listen to this though. Here goes what you guys want to know: is who made their money back? What did you have to place to make your money back?
That is a good.
8,633. Third. If you placed in the top 8,633, you made You made a profit of $2.33.
Not bad.
Not bad unless you come in 30,000th. There were 39,635 entries at $3 a piece.
Well, you know who the real winner is.
DraftKings.
All right.
That's cool though.
Anything else on this card?
Yeah.
you
Fantasy,
got?
the next card, let's selectively get some of the fight team in on it and do a fight team one.
Oh, I love that.
That would be sick.
That's a
good
great
idea.
idea.
That's a good idea.
Okay, yeah. Let's get some of our guys in. We'll start a group chat.
Here goes how you get in. If any of the fight team members want in on it, DM me on Instagram and say you want in, and then put a birthday cake emoji. That way I know you heard it from the show.
Okay, I love that.
All right.
Love that.
All right. Let's go look at our picks. Are we
Yeah.
looking at our picks? Or is there fights this weekend?
Yeah.
Who's fighting this weekend?
Outside of our guys, I don't know, man.
No, UFC fights.
Yeah, no.
It's Brendan Allen, RDR.
Oh, that's fun.
All right, so this week I went 1-2. Will went 0-3. Max went 2-1. Woo! Max 69-63. Will 74-58. Mike 76-56. And what is it? It's October, so we're 75% through the year. More than that, probably closer to 80%.
I got to step it up.
Yep. So we're in the 5th round of this traditional Muay Thai fight.
Yes.
We're 80% done.
Yes. Maybe I should just like circle on the outside and just let you coast to a win. Live to fight another day.
You know what I could do is I could just pick all the same picks as you. The rest, if I wanted to win, I just pick all the same picks as you. So what we should do for in the integrity of the picks, we should snake them. Like I can't pick after Will every pick, right? Like
I'm not
since
concerned,
first-
dude. We oftentimes disagree on who we're going to think is going to win, so I'm not concerned about that.
Like I should have to pick first.
Hey, if you want, sure, but I'm like that.
We'll do it like that.
I'm not bothered by that.
Not every pick, but like snake it. Like the first fight I pick first, second fight Will picks first, third fight Max picks first.
Yeah, we can rock out however.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Do we want to pick this week's fights? Get that done with?
Yeah. Let's crank those out.
Let's crank
We
those
only do a
out, and then
couple,
we'll get into our games.
which is our celebration.
Our celebration. Oh, I like this. Okay, I'm
Dude,
excited.
I
now.
love. Okay, I do think that the Ritter wins, but I think this fight is super fun.
Yeah, I'm taking De Ridder.
Yeah,
I might be taking De Ridder by finish.
that's not a bad, dude.
5 rounds.
Yeah,
Do like Brendan Allen.
Yeah, me too. He's one of those dudes where I like saw some of his bad fights and like on the pod, I was like, yeah, he sucks. And then like saw him fight like really well after that. And I was like, I got to put some respect on his name. But I just don't think he beats DeRitter. DeRitter's such a monster.
If I'm Brendan Allen, I'm trying to be bouncy.
Yeah.
Long on the outside. Stay on the outside flanking angles. Point fight.
Yes.
Scam some cheap takedowns. And only stay on top if Rene DeRitter is turtled. If DeRitter drops, if RDR like starts playing a guard, I'm probably going to start disengaging and repeat the point thing.
Dude, I think that's literally the perfect game plan for Allen to have, because DeRitter's striking is really only effective on the inside. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. It's really only effective when it's his left knee going to the body. Like, that's his entire offensive game. So if you stay on the outside and don't let that be an option, then you're good to go.
I just don't think that that's going to happen.
I
think they're going to get tied up. I think 5 rounds. I think this is going to go into DeRitter's wheelhouse here.
I agree, and I don't think that.
And if I'm DeRitter, I'm just fighting it like I fought
everyone else. Yeah, just go and clinch, make it funky, and do your thing.
Clinch, wear on them,
big knees.
Like drag them, like make them carry your weight with your length.
Yep,
stuff like that.
Use your granite chin.
Yeah.
All right, what other fights are on this?
All right. Kevin Holland, Mike Mallon.
Dude, this is hard. This is really hard.
Shit.
Oh, man.
Marlon Vera.
You know what?
That's Faraz's
brother. Okay, Mike, you choose who you think in the Holland and Malott fight, and I'll take the opposite.
What do you mean you take the opposite?
I'll take
Because okay. I'll take Mike Malott.
Okay, I'll take Holland.
All right, cool. All right, you choose who you want.
Which I actually prefer, because now I'm going with my heart. Okay. I want Holland to win. I like Malott too, actually. I think he's really good. All right, next one. I'm taking... Dude, this is actually really hard. Because I think Vera is way more like talented, but Zahabi is like...
I'm taking Zahabi.
He's going to have a better game plan.
Regardless of what you pick, I'm taking Zahabi.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to go with Vera, and here's why.
Because now you can catch up to me.
Well, there's that. But also... Aldo almost beats a hobby, and like by being like more talented, you know what I mean?
Hold on. How about Aldo's retirement?
Dude, yeah, totally just glossed over.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, to be able to do that in Rio. Yeah.
Because he didn't do it after his last fight, right? He didn't get a gloves down, did he?
I don't remember.
This is a Max question.
Yeah, he was like, I'm probably done, but like I got to think
like an official moment.
Thing. And
I think that's cool. I would like to see more legends get the opportunity to not have to do it after a fight.
Right.
To like, be able to be like, okay, like...
This is my moment.
Yeah, be like, okay, UFC whatever's in Philly or whatever, so now... 8 years from now or whatever, Sean Brady can go retire on that. It doesn't have to be off of a loss, letting him know he's done, or like,
Yeah, I think that's a really cool thing. But yeah, I thought that Aldo, like, again, almost beat him, and Vera's just younger. Not as talented as Aldo, but, I don't know. We'll see, but I'll go with Vera. I feel pretty good about that. This fight's interesting. Who you got in this?
I got, how do you say it, man? Magnon.
Yeah, I got her. Me too. And that's... Probably all the fights that I'm gonna.
That. No. Oh, Matt Pravola. I like Matt Pravola.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not picking that. Charles Jourdain.
Oh, he's hella good.
Scroll. Oh, scroll right there. Stop. Okay. Down.
Dude, I'll take Jourdain. I'll take Park.
I'm not picking those fights.
Fair enough.
Drew Dober.
Interesting.
Man, huge favorite for Drew Dober though. Who's that? Who's Yusri,
this Dutch fella,
Belgori,
yeah. He's Poeton's main.
He's
Poeton's main training partner. They fought twice in Glory. I think this is his debut.
Oh, sick.
But he's like a very accomplished Glory kickboxer.
But he's fighting Bakov.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna win or not. But he lost. He lost on Contender Series. I don't know how good he is, but I know that he's like tight with Poeton.
Yusri lost on Contender Series.
Yeah, I think he lost a decision.
Is he super tall?
Yeah. Real tall, bald dude that's always like getting beat up on by Pereira. They got a weird relationship. Pereira knocked him out twice in Glory, and now they're like best friends. And every time they post sparring footage, he's still just whooping him. I'm like, dude, I kind of feel bad for this guy.
I feel like that's him and Strickland too.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm excited to see that.
All right, cool. So what? Go to our picks. I want to see your picks too, Max, for this card. Did you write them in? Okay. I got. Yep. Everybody went RDR.
Ooh, you're taking Jazz Devicius over for.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jazz Devicius, so
I think she's good, but I don't think that she beats.
I'm taking some flyers here. Like, I'm kind of going my heart with Vera.
You gotta catch up.
I can't remember the last time I chose against Vera, but like he's like he keeps letting me down, but I like him, so I'm gonna keep riding with him.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like my picks look like they're all gonna be green next week.
I could see that. None of them I'd be surprised if they won.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at my picks.
All right. There goes our picks for UFC, Renee Ritter, Brendan Allen. Where does that take place? Give me a time and place.
I think it's a 7 p.m. card, right?
So we'll be busy. All of us will be super busy during these fights.
Yeah.
Yep. 4 p.m. Prelim, 7 p.m. main card, which we like. Oh, taking place at the Rogers Arena in Vancouver. That's Canada. We like those times, but we're busy.
Yeah.
All of us. We'll get to that later.
We shall. So I think it's time to move on to celebrating episode 100, right?
Let's celebrate it.
All right.
On episode 101.
Nailed it. So it's episode 101. So last time we were like, oh, maybe we should do something for it, but we were all busy and stuff, so we just did a regular episode. We're like, we'll talk about it on 101.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we
man.
ran it up the chain. We talked to our boss. He said it was fine.
He's like, it's chill. So yeah, man, it's pretty cool. We made it to 100 episodes.
Yep. 101.
And now we're on 101 to do.
What if we made that our thing? Like, we just celebrated every and one.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we made an and one mixtape of us on the basketball court.
Yeah. It'd be you against me and Max together.
Yeah, dude.
Still probably winning. Oh, I wonder who's worse at basketball, me or Max.
Max, how are you at basketball?
Not good. Not good at all.
You'd be shocked how bad I am.
He's got height. I'd have to start pulling dirty shit, trying to get like your back to blow out or something. And I'd have to.
You wouldn't have to work too hard.
I'd have to be playing cheap.
Do you think, like, honestly, 2v1, do you think I still win?
No.
Do you think you guys can get me?
Yeah.
All right. I accept.
I think it would be way closer than it should be, but I do think we'd win.
I think that's your new segment.
I feel like I'd be able to get 1 or 2 rebounds from being tall.
Yeah, for sure you'll get rebounds, but I just don't think that you guys will make any shots.
Maybe. Let's put it this way. You have a chance though.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't have to go D you up. I can stand underneath. I don't think that you guys will make shots.
You're not wrong.
And I think I will.
I'll just spam shots and have him rebound for me every time.
Yeah, I'm not going to get them all.
You're not going to get them all. I think...
It's all right.
Yeah.
I think it'd be way closer than it should be. I do. I would hope that we'd still win, but I'm not like that confident in it.
Okay, yeah.
But dude, this is a great segue. One of the things we wanted to do to celebrate 100 episodes is play some games.
Let's play some games.
And I have a game that you guys will find out is kind of related to what we just talked about. I was going to bring this up a couple episodes ago, but I'd forgotten about it and I hadn't like fleshed it out enough. And then for this, we were talking about like doing something special for it. And I was like, oh, I can make it a little bit different. So the game is very, very simple. The game is played between the two of you,
Max and myself.
And Jon Jones. So
this is interesting.
The question is... And okay, let me explain the rules first. The rules are the two of you are trying to get to a unanimous decision as fast as you possibly can. Okay.
Oh, we're trying to get to a unanimous decision.
And if we're trying to agree with each other.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you guys do have an argument, it'll go on however long I think, probably somewhere between 30, 60 seconds before we move on to the next thing.
Okay.
So the question is very simple. Between the two of you and Jon Jones, who is best at? And then I'm going to give you a bunch of activities. And you need to decide who's best at.
Okay.
We need to decide, like, as a unit.
Three of us. Me, you, and Jon Jones.
Three of us, not as a unit.
It's like, oh, if they're like MMA, we're gonna be like, all right, Jon Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. We just cut. We're in agreement. Are we in agreement?
Yes. Even though, but like hypothetically, if it was like you're not saying like if me and Mike 2v1 Jon Jones at MMA, could we?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's all three of you individually.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the best at it?
Okay. So let's start. Maybe start with some easy ones. Here, you want to flick that first? All right, I'll give you a second to get back in your producer setup. All right. So, between the two of you and Jon Jones, who is the best at wrestling trivia?
Me.
Mike
Wilkins.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Jon Jones.
Yeah, if he's saying Jon Jones, I'll say Jon Jones.
Yeah. Mario Kart.
Mike.
I'm going to go me.
Okay.
Wow, we agree on
unanimous. We're going to get there. 40-yard sprint.
Jon Jones.
And you can take you in your prime too.
Jon Jones.
Yeah, I'll say Jon.
Okay. Committing felonies.
Jon Jones, bro.
Sorry, that's just
Yeah, for the sake of the podcast, I'll say Jon Jones.
I mean, also.
What do you think? It could be you? It ain't me.
No, of course not. Of course
I was
not.
about to say,
I'll go with Jon.
unless
I'll
there's
go
some
with
stuff that you're not telling us.
Yeah,
It's Jon Jones.
No.
Sorry, I just threw that in to be mean. All right, MMA gambling.
How'd you do this weekend?
Did
you make money or lose money this weekend?
I made money and then I lost money.
So you finished in the negative.
Yeah.
I lost 2 out of my 3 bets, but my win was significant enough to cover both losses.
Yeah, I won enough to cover a couple of losses, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll play with this too. And I
But
won
then you
early,
also need to factor in, how good do you guys think Jon Jones is?
I don't think Jon Jones is betting on MMA.
Yeah.
Probably not.
He's good.
So I think it's actually between
I feel
Max
like you
and
have
myself.
a meter in terms of how many vices you can have in life, and he's got his
I don't think
meter
that's
filled
what,
up with other things.
I don't think that's what's getting Jon Jones' gears going.
I think he needs higher level stuff to get going, you know?
I don't think he gives a fuck about
MMA at all.
about this UFC fight night
You don't look
and
at
his
Jon.
DraftKings account. I don't think he cares.
You don't look at Jon and be like, Jon, you're gonna get a caffeine addiction. We're beyond that. You know, he needs other shit.
Okay, so between the two of you.
I mean, I'll say you right now. I didn't do great last night.
Okay. But I was open to it being Max.
Okay,
I will say
interesting.
that, yeah.
See, I was hoping that it would. Well, you'll see. Next one, football gambling.
Me.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, well, it could be Jon. He has that inside NFL knowledge.
He does have inside NFL.
But again, I think you guys are right.
I don't
I think
think he's
he's-
gambling.
Yeah.
All right, video editing,
Oh, that's Max.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
basic arithmetic.
Me.
Which one's arithmetic? That's basic math, right?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, then Mike.
Basketball.
Me. Max is 5'6".
What about
Yeah,
Jon?
what about
Oh,
Jon?
Jon. Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go Jon Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jon.
Okay, pool, like billiards pool.
I'm 5'7", by the way. I heard, wait a minute. Let's pause that there.
Are you, though?
For the record, yeah. I am.
You're only 3 inches shorter than me.
Yeah. Are you 5'10"?
I'm 5'10".
All right. Yeah. Well then, yeah.
That's what 5'6" people love to do. They love to tell me that I'm fucking 6 foot. I'm
Dude,
like, no, I'm not, dude.
What
I'm
I
not
realize
saying
is
you're 6
everyone
foot.
under 6 foot loves to get in the nitty gritty. Oh, I'm 5'6.5". Blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter.
Bro, you get in the nitty gritty too. Get
No,
out of
I
here.
don't. I just
you
round
go.
down.
You just but you always let me know you're rounding down. That's
Why?
the
I told you
It
that.
doesn't count. It
I don't
doesn't
tell
count
other
if
people
every
that.
time. It doesn't count if every time you do it, you go, I'm rounding down. It's like, yeah, dude.
I
get it.
only tell you that.
You're like, I'm 6'2", rounding down.
I didn't think you were 6 foot. I
I'm
can't
rounding
tell.
down also at 5'10". I'm rounding down.
All right.
5'10".
Anything from
rounding
5'9" to
5'10".
5'11" is all the same to me.
Well,
I can't
regardless,
tell.
John's got you guys in basketball, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he does.
Well,
I think honestly, Jon Jones 2v1. I think he's got it.
I
Yeah,
don't think
probably.
Oh, dude, his wingspan.
I think
Are we playing in a driveway or on a real basketball court?
real basketball court.
That gives us a better shot.
And I think that you guys might start losing, but you call a timeout and you would get with Max and you would get some plans going and you'd make it happen. I have confidence in that.
I worry about Max making wide open
I
shots.
have confidence.
Yeah.
I worry about Jon Jones recognizing that Max can't shoot and just letting Max be open. Right? He's just going to let Max be open and he's going to DB down for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not getting shit off on Jon Jones. I know that. So my only hope is at the beginning, he kind of plays us equally because he doesn't know
Right.
Max can't shoot.
Right.
Right? And then I'm getting some shots off. And then as I start making them, he starts kind of feeling closer to me. So I start feeding Max and Max is throwing up bricks and air balls, hitting the back of the backboard and shit. And then Jon Jones figures it out. And he's like, it's basically one-on-one.
I was gonna say I'd have to
With
be like,
somebody
I'd
there.
have to have a crazy passing game because as soon as he gets on me, what am I gonna do? Go over top of him?
We're not doing nothing.
It's gonna be
Jon
like an
Jones.
eclipse.
Jon Jones with the dub.
Next one, pool.
Like billiards.
Billiards, yeah.
How good are you at pool? Because I suck.
I
would say medium good, but
I'm
streaky.
medium good, but I'm streaky.
Sometimes you're on.
Is the dub on it?
The dub is on it, and Chris is there.
I'm probably going Jon Jones.
Okay, now Chris is not there.
I'm going to take it. I'm taking the dub. I'm going to take the dub.
I was gonna say you. I've never seen John play pool.
I haven't either, but dude, think when you think about pool, like a kind of like a shady, smoky room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With nefarious acts going on. I feel like Jon Jones has been there a while.
Yeah, he's got more time in the trenches.
Yeah.
Okay, next activity, rapping.
Not John.
Not John?
Not Jon.
So now it's between the two of you. Who you got, Max?
I mean, like freestyle or like
Freestyle rapping.
I'll take either.
I've heard Mike drop some bars freestyle.
Okay.
I would assume it's me, but like, I don't know what these young kids
What
do
are
nowadays.
your skills like, Max? I thought this was gonna be one of those throwaway ones where you're like, oh, Mike's got it, but you seem pretty
I
confident.
mean, no, I'm not. I'm leaning Mike. I'm definitely.
Should we do a freestyle battle rap right now?
Dude, I don't even know what I would like.
Well, I think that means Mike wins then.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you. I just don't think it's gonna be
Jon
Jon.
Jones can rap?
No.
Why?
I kind of think that too.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know. John, I think that you probably got some bars in you, but I'm going to shred you.
Okay. Next activity, MMA trivia.
Max.
Yeah.
Max. Okay. Jon Jones probably couldn't even answer questions about himself.
Jon Jones thinks he's like pound for pound #1. I got this.
Yeah.
Max,
that's
hilarious.
I'm going to go Max for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I asked Max I'm like, Max, who did this? Yeah. I just did. I do it on every podcast. Max.
Yeah.
And you guys might not know because we don't have Max on camera other than for his special episode. But like, I'm not asking Max to look it up like Joe Rogan, Jamie.
Right.
Like, I'm asking Max because I feel like he knows.
All right, this next one. Think carefully before you answer. Beating up your brothers.
How old are we?
In prime. Your prime.
My prime, like when it's easiest for me to beat up my brothers.
So I've heard Jon say that he would get beat up by his brothers a lot. So
I've heard him say that
I'm gonna
too.
exclude him.
I forgot about John.
I doubt.
I'm thinking me and Max right now.
That's what makes this fun. Is that Jon Jones is involved too.
So I think because John was a middle child, I would say that that's advantage us.
Yes.
Right.
Because we're older siblings.
I agree.
So that makes it a lot easier.
And Jon did say that he got beat up by his brothers.
So I think he's out of it.
Did you when you are on your older brother shit, do you like distinguish beatings to like more one brother than the other, or do you just do it? Would you just dish it equally?
No, my brother John would get it more because we were closer in age. AJ and myself were so far apart in age that like I only beat him up a handful of times.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat there.
So really,
What,
it
like
comes
you like
down
fire
to,
down on Griff?
Yeah, Griff and I would go to town all the time, but like me and my
Has it
youngest
ever
brother,
been
like
competitive?
in like a venom scrap or like in a sparring session.
In like a venom scrap. We're not talking about
that's what this is about. Which, by the way, I did give him some advice on Saturday to beat you. So
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't think so.
Cumulative damage or just like worst ass whooping?
I'll let you guys decide.
I mean, I've been pretty creative with it.
My thing is like I'm 38 and we just stopped fighting like
Yesterday.
Yeah. So like there's like cumulative damage, like there's no shot.
No, cumulative damage.
Yeah,
You just
I mean,
have more
I've put
hours.
some-
You got more hours
What is
on
the
the
worst
game.
injury you've put on one of your brothers? Stitches?
All right, I'm going to take credit for some things that he will accuse me of, but I've, for my whole life, said I didn't do. But for the sake of the game,
You're an adult now. It doesn't
You're an
matter.
adult.
yeah.
Almost.
I mean, I had his arm bent up like a cobra at one point, like a snake. That was like a double fracture. I did get him
okay.
stitches. He had not stitches. He had to get his head stapled. So that kind of thing.
I'm gonna give Max the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
never hurt either of my brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But also could be they might be a little more durable. You know, who knows? But anyways, yeah.
That-
we'll
like,
get to
like
that.
I said, there's like,
Well,
it's
what's
like,
the age
did
group?
I
Which
give
age
him-
difference between you and
Me and Griff, it's 3 years.
and then
Me and my youngest is 5 years.
so me and my John is 5 is well we're 4 years.
Yeah.
So and then me and AJ's 8 years. So I had a lot more like control and they also were a lot smaller.
Right.
Like I mean like
Longer.
if you look like AJ was a 25er.
Right.
Right.
You know, and by the time like and I was kind of like almost regular size growing up. So I had like huge size advantage over them. So like I actually never like really like beat the shit out of them.
I know. So like I say this still with my youngest brother or my middle brother with Griffin. I never like when we were growing up. I never like close fist clocked him in the face. We would always like it was like unspoken. I mean, my youngest brother would close fist. He would throw hands at both of us, right? But like with Griffin, I never like punched him in like the nose or nothing. We would just like Like
Yeah.
I threw him into like I would throw him into shit, or I would like slam a door on his head or something, and then he would like start throwing punches at me.
Yeah.
But as the older brother, I always felt like I can't like actually.
you don't want this
clock
kid coming
him.
out
I
like,
will
you know,
say
warmed
I've
up.
never hit either of my brothers full power.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. All right.
But
Similar.
I would hold their faces in couch cushions so they couldn't breathe.
You know what sucks hearing this? I have a sister who is 2.5 years older than me, and I am like 500 against her or whatever. Because as soon as I got big enough to win, my mom was like putting a stop to this. So,
Dude,
But she was like down for Molly just to whoop your ass the whole time until
Yeah.
then. Like she was like, I'm not putting a stop to that.
which is hilarious because like your brothers are like tough dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and my sister's not into fighting at all, so it's like it makes it even funnier. But anyways, let's get back to business here. So beating up your brothers, we're giving that to Max. Next activity, chess.
not good at chess.
I'm not good either, but like I know how to play.
Honestly, I could see John being good at chess though. That seems like the
I
kind
could
of
as well.
strategic
Chess is more
thing.
formulaic than you might think.
And you think, but has he played? Like, here's the thing: like, whoever has played more
Right.
is probably who's going to win.
Yeah.
I give it to John.
If John's played,
If
I'd be
he's
giving
played,
it
I
to
give it to
John.
him.
Cool. All right. Playing quarterback.
I was a running back.
I feel like John.
I feel like you.
No, I don't.
Over
I feel like
John?
John. Yeah, I mean, he was a 189-pound senior. He wrestled 189. I was 145. When I played quarterback, it was mainly just like
You were the one left.
yeah, type
gotcha.
of not like
Yeah.
no. It's just like it wasn't for my arm.
Right.
It was for like decision making.
that, and that's what makes me think that you'd be better. Because like, is his arm that much better than yours to where it's
I
like?
think it is. Dude. I think it is.
Okay, well there
let's,
you go.
let's lean John there.
All right, well, John gets it. All right, next one, grilling.
Okay. How
It's
are
not
you?
going to be me.
So I mean, I think it's gonna be me by default. Like I just don't see Jon Jones like
I've
cooking.
never seen him like
You know what I mean?
I can imagine John
I'm not
sitting
like
up by
the
a grill.
greatest griller, but I do grill year round.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
if it
like
was you
my
and
grill
Volk.
is Volk all
Yeah.
the way, but my grill is always operational.
Mm-hmm.
Like there probably hasn't been, other than me being out of town, there probably hasn't been a 3-day stretch in the past 15 years where I haven't used a grill, other than being like away.
I would
If I'm
100%.
at home,
Then it's you.
it's probably at most 3-4 day stretch with the grill not being on.
yeah, then I'm going with.
I agree with you guys. I don't think that John is doing a lot of grilling.
I can't see him cooking up by a grill.
This is
For
a
the
good
boys.
game. This is a funny game.
All right, well we're getting to
The
the,
funniest thing
end
is
of
I keep forgetting about John.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right,
and
is
that's
it me
the
or
wild
what?
card that makes it. Okay, we're down to the last few.
This is a great idea.
Okay, next activity: chugging Bud Heavies.
Me.
Mike.
I don't know.
I just don't feel like Jon Jones. I think Jon Jones is more of a liquor.
Well, here's the thing.
I think he's drinking liquor.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say liquor too, but also like what constitutes being great at it? Because if you're gonna be great at it, meaning you just do a bunch of them and then you go and shoot people, like
Yeah.
you're not great at it. You know?
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna go with Mike.
Mike.
I go with me because like I think I could have like, what did you say, like 14 to 18, and like
Be a great time.
I'm still good to drive.
Yeah. I don't think after 18, John is. He might try, but he's not
gonna
good
make some
to
bad
drive.
decisions.
We know he's driving.
He's driving.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. This is the last one. Okay. Think very carefully before you say this. Remember, it's between you, and Jon Jones. Between you three, who is best at having an awesome striking coach?
Oh wow, that's
Think
gonna
very
be tough.
carefully.
That's gonna be tough because we got 6 guns versus you. But here's the thing: like me and Max have the same striking coach, or are you counting Jonas as Max's?
You guys can think about this however you want, but either
I'm
way,
gonna say me. I'm gonna say me because my striking coach is your striking coach's coach, unless you are also taking my striking coach, which he was mine first, so dibs. And like I just gotta ride with Coach Will Morrill.
I mean, either way, I'm gonna take like the one, either you or Jonas on that, just because for a lot of reasons, but also like I don't feel like you would be as condoning of some of the things that I feel like John's striking coaches are. I feel like
now
there's a
hold
lot
on.
of
To be
hypocrisy
fair,
there.
to be fair to
I-
Six Gun, he did address this when he taught a
So
seminar.
we're talking
I don't
six
feel
gun.
like he has to address it anyhow either.
He didn't know he doesn't have to, but he did. And also,
Like
for what
I'm
it's worth,
talking about like pure like
striking skill wise.
Striking
But I do
skill-wise.
think this is important to say because I have nothing but awesome things to say about Six Gun. He is the man, and I thought this was a really cool answer. He goes, because first off, he doesn't owe anyone any explanations for anything, but he was like, hey guys, some people have talked about like, you know, John's indiscretions and yada yada and whatever, and he was like, would it really be the right thing for me to do to like not be there for him and to set the right example in his worst moments?
Yeah.
And Six Gun, again, I only met him one time. We spent like 24 hours together, and I can say he was nothing
fun.
but super awesome the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Like fun, but also like I think he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And I think that him being in John's life is better for John than him not being there.
I agree. And like, you know, like again, I spent the same 24 hours with him that you did, and it left me with such like a high opinion on him. Like, how long ago was that?
I don't know.
Was
2019?
that? Yeah, that was. I think it was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
It was, and like, you know what I mean. So that's 6 years ago, and still, like,
Yeah.
still like, you know, interactions on social media and stuff like that. Like, you know,
Yeah, I hold him in the highest regard as a coach and just as a dude.
yeah.
All right. Well then, I mean, I know that if I
Don't pick him.
if I you just gave me the answer. No, if I took Jonas, Jonas would say to take you. So through Jonas, I'll vicariously taking you as well.
Oh, that's very nice.
So
of you guys.
that's me.
So Mike wins. All right, well, I'm glad you guys liked that game.
That was a fun
Yeah,
game.
yeah, that's good, that's
Where'd you
good.
come up with that?
I just thought it up one day.
Dude, I like the introduction of like a third
Right,
party.
yeah.
That was really good.
Ah, cool. Well, I'm glad you guys like that.
Fun
Maybe we'll have to
game.
do something else like that again. And it's also cool too because I can think up different activities and a different person, and that just changes the whole game.
Yeah.
So cool. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Good game. All right, Max, you have a game for
I
Coach
do.
Will and
Yeah,
I.
I'm gonna swap out the battery on this thing before I have any
All right.
issues with it. But I do have. Here, let me pull
we
this
take a
up so
little
you guys can get a
intermission
look at it. Yeah. Go for it, real
All right,
quick.
guys. Hey, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We will be back. It will be 30 seconds for you, and go. And we're back. Max has a game for us to celebrate episode 100 on episode 101. We will be running back our Jeopardy game, which we played on a previous episode, which was fun. One thing that I would like you to guys to remember about our Jeopardy game is we finished thinking I won. But me being obsessive with arithmetic,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I lost. Right?
That's right. I do
And I
remember
could have
that.
just took the win, but the math was like in my face, and I'm like, we're doing this math wrong. I'm like, that's not right. All right, let's do it. So, what we have here is your typical Jeopardy board. We have $100, $200, $300, $400, and $500 questions, and the categories are pre-UFC 200, post-UFC 200, the Apex era, and outside organizations.
Fun.
All right, Max, with your hosting duties, will you please take it away?
Yeah. So right now we just need to decide who's going to go first. You guys, I'm not sure how we want to do
Rock,
that.
paper, scissors?
I was gonna say rock paper scissors is probably
Best
the best
of
way
three?
to go.
Sure.
That's what I want to do, okay? All right. Whoa.
Yeah, we got to do it out here.
Okay, we're going to do it out here. Ready?
Nailed it. All right. I'm going to take outside organizations for 100.
All right, outside organizations for 100 here. I'll zoom
Now,
in
how
if
does
I
this
need
work?
to.
He gets to answer the question first or first to answer?
He gets to answer the question first.
Okay.
He gets the first shot at it. If he can't answer it and you have the answer, we throw to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So
Including
it's
the WEC, who is the youngest champion in UFC/WEC history?
Jose Aldo.
Jon Jones.
It's Jose Aldo. That's correct.
Nailed it.
So that's the first 100 here. So
How
I'm
old
just
was
gonna 20. So he was 23 and I think 8 days.
How old was Jon Jones?
23 in like 10 months.
Interesting.
Yeah. So whenever he gets the question right, I'm gonna change it to his color. It'll be purple.
Right
All right.
on.
And a dark purple here. And then I believe last time we just
Do I
went.
go again or we all three?
Yeah. You go again.
You want to go again like that?
Is that how we did it last time?
I think that's how we did it last time.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Let's go. Let's stick with it. Outside organization for 200.
Outside organizations for 200 here.
And he gets to answer first because, like, the thing is like, it can't be a race to answer because I can't read that far.
Right. Yeah, that would be unfair.
I'll zoom in
Okay.
up there.
Let's
for,
do, if I get 2 in a row, then it switches to you because otherwise we can start
Three
running
now.
it.
Three now. Three in a row.
Okay, yeah, we'll do
that.
that.
We did. I think we already did 2 and out or 3 and out last
Okay,
time.
let's do that then.
I'll zoom in on these two.
All right, who was the first person to KO or TKO Wanderlei Silva? Ooh, this is difficult. I'm going to say Crow Cop.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Mike, do you have a counter?
I don't know actually. Then
Dan Henderson.
That is also incorrect.
Who was
If either of you have, I guess since that's a 0,
Okay,
neither of you
Ricardo
guys will
Rona.
get it. No, that's your last one. Do you have another one?
Let's toss one out there. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Pride era. Who could have done it? Probably a heavyweight. Paul Moratello. No, I'm thinking it's a heavyweight. I don't know. I don't know.
The correct answer is Vitor Belfort.
I wasn't gonna get that.
Early UFC, it wasn't even in
that's
Pride.
right.
Yeah, but it's outside organizations.
That is also
That's
a
what's
good
throwing
point.
me off.
Max, you know what? That is
That's
also
fair.
That's
That's
what's
fair.
throwing me off because I'm thinking it had to be in Pride because or else it would be in the UFC. It's outside organizations,
So how do
which
we
is
want to do this? Do we both
specifically
get the points,
outside.
or do we both, or is it just
You guys can both take it or both call it void. It's really up to you here.
We'll void it.
void?
All right. Let me move this back.
Trick
then.
question is actually the UFC.
Okay, since neither of us got that, switch to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go pre-UFC 200 for 100.
Pre-UFC 200 for 100.
Yeah.
What was the most recent and new going into UFC 200?
Jesus. This is exactly what I was talking about. I should have studied.
The most recent and new going into UFC 200. Let's go with Misha Tate over Holly Holm.
Great guess.
That is incorrect.
And new. I don't know, man. 200. I don't even know who was fighting around then.
I thought you were taking your phone out and starting to look it up.
It's just like I'm just
That's
gonna
crazy.
cheat.
Just blatantly.
All right, I'm gonna say UFC 200. Conor McGregor.
No. This one could have been a little bit higher up, probably. Not all of them are that bad, but
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I have
we're,
no
we're
idea.
missing the 100 level question.
Yeah, dude. And also, I have no idea.
Who was it?
Michael Bisping at 199.
Oh,
okay.
very good, very good.
All right.
All right, Will, your pick.
Let's go Apex era for 100.
Okay. I'm interested to see how you guys do the Apex ones.
Probably not well.
Yeah, dude.
That's all right. Who did Tyron Woodley face in the first Apex main event?
Oh, I am gonna say Wonder Boy.
Do you have a guess?
That means it's not Wonder Boy.
Oh my gosh! First Apex.
Wait, I was supposed to
event.
answer first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know it's not Wonder Boy.
Kamaru Usman.
No. Go back one more time. We have a second attempt here if either you get it.
Okay. Not Kamara. Is it? Wait, he didn't fight him. Oh, is it Darren Till?
No.
Robbie Lawler.
No. No, it was Gilbert Burns.
I wasn't good.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna get that either.
Okay. I wonder if you remember that one.
I don't
That's more
even
of
know
a
that.
specific occurrence one, but it's all right. We'll bounce
Yeah,
back to you,
I
Mike.
didn't even know they fought, dude.
Let's go pre-UFC 200 for 200.
Okay.
It had to have either happened like last weekend or
This whole
UFC
board's
like
gonna be white.
50 for me
Who's
to know.
the only modern UFC champion to have a 100% finish rate in victory and defeat? This person has since retired. Just think about it for a minute.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
No.
that's a great answer.
That's incorrect.
That's
Damn.
a great answer.
Did he decision Carwin?
I don't think it was
he
Carwin.
finished in the second. I believe it was an arm triangle. I'm not sure.
Who did he go to
Lesnar
decision
had like
with?
one decision, I believe. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I can't remember either. I'm gonna say, is it Ronda Rousey?
It is Ronda Rousey.
That's
correct.
a good one. That was a good
Yeah.
one. Good.
Good job, good job.
for you. You earned it. I hate this game.
But you could have also convinced me that's post UFC 200. I have no idea, man.
She had one fight.
No, I knew that would be
post-UFC
pre
200, but
200 because the reason why I went Misha Tate as the most recent champ is because she lost her title to Amanda Nunes on UFC 200. So I know she won it before
right before
200.
that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Will
Will,
you
you're
ready?
up. Yeah.
Let's go post UFC 200 for 100.
Who has the most fights in women's UFC history with 28?
I know this answer.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Please mess it.
Is it
please.
Angela Hill?
Fuck.
No.
What? I thought it was Angela Hill, son.
No, that's incorrect.
Oh, I'm not going to get it. That's the only guess I had.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
women's
now.
fights. Let's go with
I have another guess.
Valentina Shevchenko.
No.
Is it Roxanne Modafferi?
No, that's actually not a bad guess, but no. You got one more. You guys both know her.
Ooh, 28 freaking UFC fights? Or 28 fights?
Is she currently a champ?
No, she's not a champ anymore.
Huh.
Anymore.
Oh, that means she was though.
Let's go with Yana Jędrzejczyk.
No. No. This is Jessica Andrade.
Oh, I should have got that actually.
Wow, actually,
She's been around for a minute.
Ever,
She
yeah.
has. She fought at 35, 15, and 25. Yeah,
That's
that
wild.
was good on her.
I think you're up.
Yeah, let's go post UFC 200 for 200.
Post UFC for your 200, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the last person to beat Tony Ferguson in the UFC?
Oh no,
I think I
Patty
know.
Pimblett.
No.
Oh, that was gonna be my guess.
Oh my god.
If he doesn't get it, you got a rebound.
Well, I still don't know it though.
It wasn't Chandler. It wasn't. Oh man, I don't know. I really don't know. I was gonna say Chandler because I don't know who he fought.
King Green.
No.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, I don't know.
When
that
did they
fought.
fight?
Right at the end. That's why. Everyone thinks it's a.
Don't forget to white
Pimblett.
out the 100 too, because we missed that one. Post UFC 200 for 100. Yeah, we missed that one and this one.
So far,
Will,
we're
so far
not
we-
doing well.
No,
You
'cause-
are handily in the lead right now.
But did Will?
with two.
Oh, yeah,
Did Will
he had two. Which
move
one was the
over,
other one?
Right, he got that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that was it.
So deep purple that. All right, Will, your pick.
Let's go.
You have 300 points.
Let's go Apex era for 200.
That means I'm still in this.
Oh, you're still in this.
There is one top 10 ranked lightweight who has not ever competed in the UFC Apex. I'll pull up the rankings if you guys want.
No.
Okay.
Who is it?
Current top 10 is what we're saying, right?
Yes. Current top 10.
Is it? Are we counting the champion as top 10?
Yes.
I think, is it Ilya?
No.
Ilya's fought in the Apex?
Yeah.
Ilya fought Damon Jackson in the Apex.
Okay, so it's not Ilya.
Okay, I know my second guess.
It's not Oliveira. It's not Sarukian.
That was my second guess.
Sarukian?
Yeah.
No, dude. Like, I mean, most of these dudes' career came during this time.
Right.
It might be Sarukian because maybe he was always on Fight Island.
That's what I was thinking.
We know it's not Hooker.
Yeah, it's definitely not Hooker. Actually, has Gamrot ever fought in the Apex?
That was my other one, but I'm going to go with Sarukian. Armin Sarukian.
Good guess.
No. You guys both have a rebound here.
You're up first.
My rebound.
Might as well
How
run it.
about,
Might as well run it.
Let's go.
If you get it wrong, you're just burning an option for Mike.
I mean, yeah, I don't really care, dude. We're semi-collaborative at this point, anyways. I'm trying to think of that top 10. Oh no. I have no idea. Pull up the top 10.
No, don't.
Okay,
Just say
okay,
it. Just
okay.
say what you think.
All right, let's try Gamrot.
No.
Okay, so it's not Ilya. It's not Oliveira. It's not Sarukian.
Not
right? That's
Gamrot.
not Gamrot.
We know it's not Hooker.
Not Hooker. So that leaves us with
Beneil.
Patty, Beneil, Chandler.
Is he still top 10?
Yeah, he's 10th.
Okay.
Patty, Beneil, Chandler. Okay, hold on. Let me think about the top 10. Sarukian. So it goes Ilya, Oliveira, Sarukian. Who's after that? Who's third?
Gaethje?
Gaethje definitely fought in the Apex.
Oh, is Holloway in there?
Holloway definitely fought in the Apex.
Um,
Because there were so many fights in the Apex.
right. And then we're getting to like the Hooker. Dude, I don't know, man.
Hooker, Patty Pimlet.
I guarantee you there's one.
You think Patty maybe didn't?
Wasn't he the first guess that we did?
Oh, was that the first guess?
I think that was my first guess, and I think you said it and it was no, right?
Who was your first guess?
I don't think either of you. He guessed.
I guessed Sarukian.
He guessed Gamrot.
No,
you
you
guessed
guessed my second
Ilya.
guess.
Yeah, but I did guess Sarukian. You guessed Ilya. I guessed Sarukian
Ilya.
and Gamrot. So neither of us guessed
No, but
Patty.
you had two choices. Who were your two
No,
choices?
I didn't get to do my second
This
choice
is
yet.
his second choice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Patty
Dude,
Pimlet.
Patty's a great choice then.
Patty Pimlet made his debut in the Apex.
Okay.
All right, dude, who is it?
Justin Gaethje.
What?
Yeah, you had the right idea where you were like, some of these guys fought on Fight Island, and that's like very similar. Gamrot and Saryukin fought each other in the Apex as a main event. Both of them fought each other. Gaethje fought on Fight Island once, but he's the only one who has not competed in the actual Apex. But you guys had the right idea with that.
Man.
All right, I'm going to go outside organizations for 300. If I get one of these questions, I'm tied with you.
Yep.
I gotta drag this one back.
And then make it white.
Yeah. All right, you went outside org for 300, you said?
Yeah.
All right. You still got plenty of dots on the board here to catch up.
Plenty.
Name 5 Strikeforce fighters who won UFC gold after the UFC Strikeforce.
Well, hold on.
merger.
We gotta think of how we do this because, well, he's pregnant. He's gonna get it. Never mind. Go ahead.
Robbie Lawler. Tyron Woodley. Wow. Strikeforce fighters. Damn, dude.
You got it. Just think about it for a second. Don't rush your brain. They're gonna come to you.
I don't know. I don't think they are. Jake Shields never won a title. Maybe I don't got to think about them being Strikeforce champions because they won.
Yeah, don't even think of it like that. Just think about UFC champs.
Daniel Cormier.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I figure if he doesn't get them and I get the last two, we got to split the points.
Okay, hold on. It's after, but it says after they were after the UFC Strikeforce merger, so I can't go Josh Barnett because he was before.
Correct.
Dude, this is making bad radio right
Dude,
now.
yeah. Here's the thing: if you leave the last two to me,
right.
we'll still split the points, or you can get like what is this
No.
for 300? You can take 200 of them.
No, because like that's bullshit. Because all right, like who was even champs, right? Like you know what I mean?
Yes, you're thinking of it right now.
All right, so like it's like if I go Cain Velasquez, was he in Strikeforce?
I don't believe so. That's why
No.
DC went there. So
Yeah,
they
that's
went
why
for each
DC
other.
went
Yeah.
there. So Cain Velasquez wasn't in Strikeforce. Verdum wasn't in Strikeforce.
Was he?
No,
No,
Verdum
no,
was
no,
never
you're
in
right.
Strikeforce.
Yeah.
No. Overeem was never a UFC champ, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I should move weight classes, move down to
Yep.
185. So like Weidman, Anderson Silva, Rockhold.
Yep.
So I need one more. Kamar Usman wasn't. Hold on.
You were close with one of them. You were real close. You were like, "Oh, Jake Shields was never a champ." Let's think about that.
Oh, so 170.
No.
Oh, I don't know what your
Think
point.
about his squad.
Gilbert Melendez.
Yes.
Did Gilbert Melendez win UFC title?
Wasn't he an interim champ?
I think he was a contender.
He
I don't
lost
think he
the
ever.
title fight.
I think
he was never a champ.
He lost.
No.
the
Oh,
title
that was. I
fight,
thought that was an easy one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. So not Gilbert Melendez.
The Rockhold was the easiest one for me. Now I'm trying to think who else.
So I already did Tyron Robbie,
Yep, Tyron Robbie.
Rockhold, and somebody else. I have
and you
somebody
got
else. Oh, DC.
DC. That's right.
Dude, is there 5? Is this one of your trick questions?
There's more than 5.
Who became a champ?
UFC champs who fought in Strikeforce.
Well, let's just think about like.
So Strikeforce didn't have anything below 155.
Right. Okay,
So we know that.
Okay,
So
so-
if we're at 55, if we just run through the champs, right? Conor never fought there. Eddie Alvarez never fought there.
Pettis, Hendo.
Neither of them fought there. Sean Shirk.
Eddie Alvarez?
Eddie Alvarez didn't fight there. He came from Bellator.
That's right.
And Dream.
Yeah.
Pettis, Hendo. Okay, so let's move it forward. So Conor, who was after Conor? Conor, did that go straight to Habib and like Tony Ferguson Habib's thing? Or was there some? Yeah. So then after Habib, it's
Islam.
We're done at that point. So yeah, so it's not that. So if we go 70, we had Tyron Woodley, we had Robbie Lawler, Tyron Woodley. Like
if it's not Kamaru, it's not.
It's not Kamaru. It's not Leon. It's not Bilal. It's not JDM.
Yeah, I think we.
So it's not at 70. At 85. So.
Oh no, Jacare was never champ, right?
No, he was never champ.
Okay.
So then we got Rockhold.
Yep.
Like he
got it from Weidman.
And then
Weidman got it from Silva.
Yeah, Bisping. Who took it off of Bisping? GSP. Then Whitaker. After Whitaker was Izzy.
Yes. And then I think we're kind of past the Strikeforce era.
Yeah, past the Strikeforce era, because then it's like Strickland and like...
The only thing we haven't gone into is 205.
Yeah, but 205, it's like Jon Jones, Alexander Gustafsson, Daniel Cormier.
But then there's also
Jiri, but he wasn't... These are all way after... Like, there's no way these dudes were in Strikeforce, right? So the Strikeforce era was like Jon Jones ran that shit. And it's someone has to be the champ after. So let's go to heavyweight.
Okay.
All right. We had DC... But Stipe...
Well, let's start at Brock, because we know Brock didn't start there, and we know before that is kind of irrelevant.
Brock...
Lost to Kane, right?
Lost to Kane. Kane lost to JDS. JDS lost to Kane.
Oh, yeah.
And then Kane lost to Verdum. Who did Verdum lose to?
DC? No. Heavyweights.
We know it's...
Dude, is it Bigfoot?
He never won the title.
Yeah, no way. Okay.
And, dude, he's saying there's plenty.
Yeah, dude, what is he talking about? Okay, hold on. Who was in the Strikeforce heavyweight tournament? We had Burnett.
DC won it. Burnett was in it. Bigfoot Silva was in it.
I think... Was it JDS? Was he?
No, he was in the UFC.
Yeah, you're right.
And it wasn't Stipe.
Dude, give him the points anyways. Who was it?
Yeah, this is taking too long on this. Give me some more.
So we got, first of all, I'm gonna skip the obvious ones here. I'm gonna go to some of the ones that maybe weren't so obvious ones. You got Ronda Rousey, Chris Cyborg, Amanda Nunes, Misha Tate, all of which had belts and stuff in Strikeforce below the...
I didn't think of them at all.
But who did Fedor lose to in Strikeforce?
Hendo.
Wait, he never won a UFC title.
Fabricio Verdum. Fabricio Verdum won 3 fights in Strikeforce and then went on.
In Strikeforce.
But also he mentioned Fabricio Verdum.
But then he said that he wasn't in Strikeforce.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you were very close on that one, and then moved on from there. And I think there might have been one more. No, those are the only ones I had down. But yeah, Verdum would have been fine. Any of the women would have been fine. But yeah, you skipped right over Verdum.
Give him the points anyways.
I forgot women were in Strikeforce, to be honest.
And also,
I know. I thought that was post acquisition that
another
happened.
one that you mentioned, Cain Velasquez made his debut in Strikeforce.
I did say that.
Points, dude.
That's fine. That's fine. You guys came close on that, and I liked that there was some team effort on that one.
We needed it, dude. That was impossible.
Yeah,
dude, boys, we gotta fucking hurry.
Yeah, we were limited time.
We're gonna speed run this.
All right, from now on we get one guess only. And in fact, now we're doing just yell it out.
Okay,
just yell it out. All right. Okay, give me Apex for 500.
Apex for 500?
Wait, is it like I'm taking the opportunity, or you have to get the answer first? Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going big points. Name one of the 2 fighters. One's a welterweight, one's a middleweight, tied for the most wins inside the Apex. No. Neither one got it.
What did you say?
I said Chimaev. What the fuck?
Vincente Luque.
No.
I was hoping maybe his 9-5 run is. All right, wait it out.
I don't know, man. Wait it out. Yeah.
You got Sean Strickland and Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I wasn't going to either of those.
I thought Sean Strickland maybe.
Let me take outside organizations for 400.
Who was the only fighter to win titles in both ONE and UFC?
Oh, Eddie Alvarez.
Demetrius Johnson,
that's it.
Yeah. That's right. Eddie Alvarez was dream. You said that earlier.
Way to go, Mike. Got some points on the board.
Give me outside organizations for 500.
I gotta change the color here.
You know, it's funny. My first thought was Ben Askren.
Yeah.
Outside orgs for 500. Fedor Emelianenko went on a virtually undefeated. Eventually, he went on a 3-fight losing streak.
Dan Henderson.
Fabricio Verdum.
And then the last one.
Are you saying them all together? You working together here? You gotta say
Dan
all three.
Henderson, Fabricio Verdum, Chael Sonnen.
Give him the points, brother. Give him the points. That counts. That counts.
All right.
Who was the actual?
Who was it?
Bigfoot Silva.
Ah, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
It counts.
All right. Whoever's
Count
up.
it. Prove to me it wasn't Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, dude.
Prove to me it wasn't.
I don't think that there's any.
Give me post UFC 200 for 500.
All right, big boys. In January of 2019, the UFC introduced the new belt design. Who became the first ever champ to wear it?
Valentina Shevchenko.
No.
Oh.
Kamaru Usman.
No.
Israel Adesanya.
No. You got one more. Either.
Nunes.
No. It's Henry Cejudo.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
All right, well, your choice.
Let's go. Apex for 300.
The first and new in the Apex took place in March of 2021. Who won the belt to make it and
Brandon
new?
Moreno.
No, it's a good guess, but no.
Davison Figueiredo.
No.
Oh. Usman?
Close, but no.
Woodley?
No.
No,
Woodley
yeah.
would have been pre
Yeah, you're
Apex.
right. Maybe him. Leon?
No.
All right, white it out.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Who was it?
Francis Ngannou.
Ooh, I'd have never got it. Give me pre-UFC 200 for 500.
There's one canceled UFC pay-per-view in history. What
UFC
number was
151, Jon Jones, broken toe.
it? Damn.
Nailed it.
All right. There we go.
Didn't want Chael Sonnen on short notice.
Didn't want Chael Sonnen on short notice.
Good
Fire.
pick on
Well
his
done,
part.
Mike.
Otherwise, we'd be talking about another loss for him.
Where'd my stuff go? There we go. All right.
Give me pre-UFC 200 for 400.
Who did BJ Penn to win both 170 and
Matt
155?
Hughes
And Sean
No.
Matt Hughes and
Jens
Joe
Pulver.
Stevenson.
Joe Stevenson. That's it. Matt Hughes and Joe Stevenson.
Jens Pulver, he lost to Jens Pulver.
He never beat him?
He beat him after the Ultimate Fighter, but
But that's
wasn't
not who
a
he got his
fight.
title from? Got you.
And Mike with a comeback over here.
Post UFC 200 for 400.
Which of these fights was not ever scheduled? Ilya Topuria and Edson Barboza, Dustin Poirier, Nate Diaz, or Tyron Woodley, Conor McGregor?
Woodley
Ilya
McGregor.
Topuria, Edson Barboza.
Conor McGregor and Woodley.
Damn.
Nailed it. All right.
Hold on, let him purple you up.
Yeah, I gotta give you your points here. All
Okay.
right, run it.
Let's go Apex for 400. I don't think I can win at this point.
You can, but you have to get every single one right.
Who's the only male champ to have never fought in the Apex?
Aspinall.
No. This doesn't mean fighting as a champ. This means ever in their career they've not fought in the Apex.
Are they a current champ or just any
They're a
champ?
current champ.
Oh, Pantoja. Marab.
No, you're out of guesses.
Pereira.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, JDM.
Still no.
Volk.
There you go.
Ah.
That was Mike's second guess, so I'll give it to him. Process of elimination by
All right.
will.
Pre-UFC 200 for 300.
You can read that, and I'm going to turn on the camera.
First person in the coin after E's corner after the finish. Ooh. Ooh. It's got to be another fighter.
This is not a trick question, but
Is
it's
it-
kind of...
Is it Dean Thomas?
No, because they were rivals.
I know, that's why it like popped in my head.
Who would have been in his
Oh,
corner?
I see.
Oh, no, he would have been at Militich still. Too young, Dustin Poirier, too young.
Yeah, I got no
Mike
clue.
Brown.
No.
No, I don't know.
Who?
From Eve Edwards' corner, it's Rocky Long.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I love that.
That's sick.
Wow,
think there's
it
only
makes me
one
want to
more.
watch that fight again. That's an all-time fight for me
Iconic
too.
knockout.
An iconic.
Crazy
and
knockout.
I was like, that was right at the beginning of my UFC like watching.
Yeah.
All right.
That was in the opening forever.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah,
be
he
a
hits a
race here.
stand up.
Yep.
Hits a stand up, cuts
breaks
in.
it, boom.
And Thompson goes for like a spinning back fist,
Yeah.
and the kick just comes around the
Dude,
other
people
side.
don't understand too. Thompson was so good at that time.
Dude, he's so good.
All right, last one. You guys got to compete for it. This is a post UFC 200 for 300
For all the marbles.
for all the marbles.
Okay. All the marbles.
Which of these champs did not win a Vankin title? Petr Yan, Islam Makhachev, Kamaru Usman, Khabib Nurmagomedov, or Charles Oliveira?
Charles.
Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru Usman is the correct answer. Charles Oliveira won a Vankin title against Michael Chandler.
Yeah, and obviously Islam won the vacant title because Khabib vacated it, and Petr Yan won the vacant title because Henry Cejudo vacated it.
My first thought
Kamaru
was
beat Tyron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My first thought was you were
All right.
trying to trick us with the Oliveira.
Will has 700 points. I have 600 plus 1,200. That's 1,800 plus I have 2,800 points. 2,800 to 700. And you're new.
That means you guys are tied up now.
Yep,
You
1-1.
guys 1-1 on the Jeopardy games.
Oh, dude, I like this game.
Real quick, tell me what you were thinking about the last question there. How you thought it
I
was
thought
a
you were
trick?
trying to trick us because he just fought Ilya for a vacant title, but he lost.
Yeah,
And I didn't
okay.
think about his.
No, I wasn't thinking. Neither of you guys actually I think saw the trick in there. It was the trick one was going to be Islam because he beat Charles for the title, but technically Charles wasn't the champ at the time because the scales had fucked him.
Oh, that's right.
So
I
they
forgot
stripped him
about
of the
that.
belt.
Yeah.
and then he won a vacant title off of
That's
Charles.
right.
That's good.
But Mike immediately saw Kamaru.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are running out of time, so we quickly want to talk about the fights that are coming this weekend, October 18th at St. Nick's in Oakland. We have Stout Fights Muay Thai, or is it Stout Fights Presents Muay Thai? We've got about a 14-ish fight card. We don't have the card right in front of us at the moment. Is there a way we can get our fighters
Yeah,
listed?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Either way, I think we were like 9 or 10 of said 14 fights.
So all of our all Stout PGH teammates, listen to your teammates who are competing. Come support them. While we're pulling that up, I want to give a special shout out to Rocky Long, who I will be traveling to Mississippi with. Rocky will be the main event on a mixed card in which he'll be boxing. It was originally supposed to be a bare knuckle boxing match. Due to some commission issues, it is now just a traditional pro boxing match. Well, he'll be main eventing an event down in Mississippi. So Rocky and I are headed down there. We fly out Friday morning, fly home Sunday afternoon.
Super sick.
Yeah, ready to have a good time. All right, so Stout Fights Muay Thai from your team, Stout PGH. We have Tyler Fleming.
So Tyler Fleming won his MMA debut with Muay Thai, like straight up clinch knees. So that's cool. Anthony Hill making his debut. He's been putting in a ton of work. Excited to see that. Next up would be Lath. Lath is also making his debut. Fun southpaw action there. Zawad. This is interesting. So Zawad, he lost at TBAs against a monster, and it was like a 14-second thing, right? So we didn't really get a chance to see what he's capable of. And I'll tell you, Zawad's been looking really, really good in the gym. He hits hard. That's going to be fun. Tiberio, hopefully we get an opponent in this time. Akshat, if you guys have ever been to the gym, you've seen Akshat train. He's always there, and he's an absolute monster. So that's going to be super fun. Dude, this is interesting. Javi, bro. This is a side quest for Javi. Dude, I think we're going to see a lot of good stuff out of him. He's definition of like not using a Muay Thai style, but I think he's going to do well in Muay Thai.
You got to let me jump in on this. So I just want to talk about Javi real quick. Javi is making his amateur Muay Thai debut this Saturday, October 18th at Stout Fights Presents Muay Thai. And then 6 days later, he'll be on the big show leading off the Who's Number One prelims that take place at Sunny Days Arena right here in Pittsburgh, PA. For those of you who don't know, Who's Number One is one of the major grappling promotions. I would say putting on like pro grappling shows, UFC BJJ, kind of running like the super fight scene, the top of the super fight scene with Polaris over, across seas, and like, obviously ONE FC doing some matches here and there. But as far as it goes, me as a jiu-jitsu fan and a consumer of jiu-jitsu, it is Who's Number One, sponsored by Flow Grappling, and the UFC BJJ, formerly UFC Fight Pass Invitational, that tend to have the biggest athletes, the top athletes competing in the super fight format. And Javi will be opening the show for them at Sunny Days Arena the following Saturday, so 6 days removed. So he's doing a Muay Thai fight and then a big pro jiu-jitsu match, and
That's
then
so sick.
Hopefully we have news soon about his MMA debut.
Which also, shout out to Alex and Tanner. They're going to be competing this weekend, correct?
They'll be competing this weekend in a qualifier. They're in an 8-man bracket that takes place at Sunny Days Arena on the same day here. Alex Hudick and Tanner Hall, they're on opposite sides of the bracket, so if they meet, it will be in the finals, and only one person does it, and one person who wins that bracket will be inserted into the main event of Who's Number One, which is an 8-man bracket with some of the best jiu-jitsu grapplers on the planet. Names in that bracket include Dante Leon, Roberto Jimenez, Declan Moody, Achilles Rocha, Pat Shiguli, and then there's 2 more that for some reason dropping the ball. Oh, Michael Sains, and then one more. Yeah. But absolute hitters.
Back to our card, we've also got Hugo. Monster. He's, I believe, still undefeated in Muay Thai.
He is. 3-0 Muay Thai, 2-1 MMA.
First loss in MMA was his last fight. So this is, getting back to it. And I'm excited for him.
Speaking of that loss, his first loss, which was his last fight in MMA, it was also the fight that I was most impressed with.
Yeah.
With him. So it's like not one of those losses where like, you're like, oh, what do I do from here? As a coach, it motivated me
exactly
about him more
100%
in that loss than any of the 5 previous victories had.
Also, Hugo is willing to fight pretty much anyone at any weight to get on this card, and we had some opponents bounce around, so shout out to Hugo. Then we've got the front desk sensei himself, Zach Snyder. That's going to be awesome. You guys all know what to expect for that. And then we've got Josh Donahue, fresh off of his WKA second place. He's coming back. He's going to be headlining the show against our buddy John Lurk. That's going to be a banger fight. So definitely check that out, guys. And something I say in a bunch of the classes is this is a chance for, if you're a Stout PGH member, see the people that you train next to go and using this stuff in a real fight. And I can promise you that what I'm teaching you isn't nonsense.
Yep, there you go. The proof is in the pudding. One last thing that I want to talk about, since we did bring up Who's Number One, we also have Claire Butterfield on the Who's Number One card as well. She will be headlining the prelims of that card. She is one of 3 women black belt at Stout PGHs. She is my first black belt, the first person I awarded a black belt to. So really excited about her match. She'll be taking on the no-gi pan champ at brown belt, who will be coming on to compete against Claire. So if you guys are looking at coming to watch some jiu-jitsu matches at Who's Number One at Sunny Days Arena, you can purchase tickets at Flow Grappling. There's links on my social media, Claire's social media, on how to purchase tickets, and you can use promo code MCB for 15% off your tickets.
Pretty awesome.
All right, well, there goes our celebration of episode 100 on episode 101, and we'll catch you next time.